Controlling complexity is the essence of computer programming. We are like a candle which consumes itself to light the way for others. So keep on learning things to guide the way to others. So with this, let me start today's video. Today I'll be discussing about QBASIC. So if you are a good or become a good QBASIC programmer, then do you think you are a perfect programmer? Probably not, because programming has become a vast subject now with growing technology. QBASIC is not a mainstream language. This language is just a tool or basic with the help of which other language becomes easy to understand. So it's perfect for beginners. So in this class you will learn about what is program, different programming languages, the basic programming language, different versions of BASIC, and what is QBASIC, how to load QBASIC, and the last, QBASIC window. So let's begin. Now, a short brainstorming exercise for you. Have you ever, when seeing a game or another program, asked yourself, how did they do that? How did they create that game? Or how that program was created? So every program, every game you run on your computer has been written by someone by using a special software development tool. And that software development tool is what? It is called a programming language. Now, what is a program first? Program, it is a set of instructions that makes the computer work. The instructions constitute of keywords that are stored inside the program only. Sometimes they are also called reserved words, which you will learn now, get to know with this QBASIC what are all these reserved words stored in the QBASIC. And for different programming language, there are different keywords that have special functions. Now, for example, clearing the screen, writing data to the screen, getting user input, executing user input, changing colors, playing sounds, opening files, etc. A computer is a machine that works on the basis of given instructions. So programmer only writes the instructions or programs to operate a computer. Programming is a process to write series of instructions or programs in the computer to do specific work. To write instructions or programs in the computer, special languages are required. So they may be high level language or low level language. So the language which uses common words of English language, they are high level language and which is very easy to understand. So we are going to learn about the high level language now. QBASIC, it is also a high level language. So now different programming languages. There are different programming languages in a computer. So some are difficult to use, understand, and other are limited to special purposes such as scientific calculations, drawing, or database management. So some programming languages out there are, here I have given you a chart, programming language, their purpose and difficulty. So C and C++. Its use is what it is generally used, and then difficulty, it's quite difficult rather than QBASIC. And then Pascal, it is used for educational purpose, and it is not too difficult also. If you once understand basic, it is very easy. Logo, it is used for drawing for children, so it is also very easy. And COBOL, COBOL, it is a business oriented language, so it is not taught at your school level. And then FORTRAN, which means formula translation, so it is used for scientific use purposes only, so that's why it is also not taught at your school level. Now the next language is BASIC, which we are going to learn. So it is very general use only, and then it is very easy, and it is very good for beginners also. Now the basic programming language. BASIC is a high level language, and that was developed in 1964 by John Kemeny and Thomas Korge at the Dartmouth College in the USA. It is one of the most popular programming languages because it is easy to learn and use. It was meant to be as easy as possible. BASIC is an acronym for, the full form of BASIC, it is Beginners All Purpose Symbolic Instruction Code. BASIC is the product of Microsoft Corporation. Now different versions of BASIC. There are different versions of BASIC, among them GWBASIC, Turbo Basic, Quick Basic, QBASIC, which we are going to learn, Visual Basic, Liberty Basic, Power Basic, etc. So these are all versions of BASIC. So Visual Basic is probably the most popular and powerful of all these. It has many advanced features which allow you to write great programs in short time with a minimum code, and sometimes no code at all from your part if you are to use the application wizard. However, it would be IMHO wiser and easier to start with a more standard version of BASIC like QBASIC. Though there are different versions of BASIC, most of the instructions are the same. Now programming in QBASIC. QBASIC was developed in 1987. It is a light version of Quick Basic. It contains about 250 reserved words, but you are not going to learn all of them at your beginning level. You are few of them. So where is QBASIC now? QBASIC comes with MS-DOS 5.0. This QBASIC is the product of Microsoft Corporation of the USA, which was released with the operating system MS-DOS 5.0 in 1985. It was one of the most widely installed computer languages in the world, and it provides a user-friendly environment also with pull-down menus, which make the user easier to work. QBASIC is an interpreter, and which is a higher version of GWBASIC. and it is also available on Windows 95 or Windows 98 CD-ROM. You don't have to install in these because it is available with that, and in other Windows you need to install that separately. Now to use QBasic, obviously you will need to have it present on your PC. Getting QBasic couldn't be easier as it is available from website www.qbasic.net. You can download either QBasic 1.1 or QBasic 4.5 according to your compatibility of your computer. And I recommend that you download version 4.5 as it has better features and runs programs faster. Now, how to load QBasic? The executable file for QBasic is qbasic.exe. If QBasic is in your path, you can, from the DOS prompt, type you have Windows installed and have QBasic on your hard disk. The easiest would be to put a shortcut on your desktop or in your start menu programs. Get the help of a computer professional if necessary. If the QBasic window fills the entire screen, you can press Alt plus Enter to make it smaller, or you can also make the smaller window into a larger window by pressing Alt plus Enter. Now this is QBasic window. QBasic window is quite simple to understand. It is divided into two windows, the untitled window and the immediate window. You should type your instructions in this untitled window. This window, this here, it is written untitled over here, so this is the untitled window, and this down over here it is written over here, no, immediate, so that's why now this is the immediate window. Now where you need to type? You need to type over here in this untitled window. To run your program, click on this run, or you can also press Shift plus F5 or just F5. And then to get out of QBasic, click on file, this file, and then exit will come. You can press exit, or you can directly press Alt plus F4 to exit this window. Now, thanks for your attention. Any queries, you can let me know.